welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got one of the biggest and most thrilling episodes in my ongoing video series, top upcoming 4K Ultra HD Blu Ray movies and TV series releases, big 4K movie announcements, reveals, collector's film chat, episode number 60. And boy, oh boy, do I have so many titles to talk about in today's video. I actually have over 50 titles I'm going to be reviewing and covering in today's episode. And I'm going to be doing 5 big advanced reviews in today's episode as well. These were sent to me early for review from the studios for me to dive into and share all my testing data and review scores in today's episode. As well as in today's episode, I have some big Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition sets that I know all of you really love that I'm going to be sharing about later on in this video that are just about to sell out, so that way you know about them, as well as a bunch of limited edition SteelBook restocks of previously Best Buy exclusive limited edition SteelBooks that sold out and were extremely expensive on the aftermarket. Well, they found some back stock and Amazon exclusively has received that, and there's very limited copies, and I've got to let you know these are some massive limited edition SteelBooks you don't want to miss out on knowing about, so you don't want to miss out on any of this huge episode. Now, you want to make sure to go back and watch the last several episodes in this ongoing video series so that way you're caught up on all the latest and greatest news going on in the 4K movie industry. I share a bunch of hidden titles, and you're only ever going to find out about a lot of these 4K titles exclusively here on my channel, so that's why I always say make sure to get caught up on all the previous episodes in this video series. Now, I've had a lot of subscribers recently ask me what is the best way to support this channel in these videos. Well, that's why I always share it's extremely important if you decide you're going to buy or add any of these to your collection, always go down and click and buy through those direct Amazon sale links I've pinned as a comment in the comment section right below this video. Those links down there are truly the best way for you, my viewers and subscribers, to support this channel and the creation of these videos. You see, I'm not sponsored and I'm not paid by any of these studios. The only way I can always continue to create all this content and work full-time tracking and providing all this detailed information, it's always through you, my viewers and subscribers' support when you click and buy directly through those Amazon links down there below. So if this content has helped you out and you enjoy these videos here on my channel, always make sure to go down and click and buy through those direct Amazon sale links right down there below. Now, starting off on November 19th, we're getting Godzilla -1, the 2023 epic kaiju film that is one of those that was a really surprising hit. Well, it's being released as a native 4K Dolby Vision HDR10 master along with Dolby Atmos audio mix, along with a Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mix. So you get several options for the audio. Now, it is coming in a standard 4K case. There is a limited edition SteelBook, but that is previously sold out from my previous announcement. It did come back into stock with just 100 copies that I shared about a week ago, and that sold out within an hour of me posting that it had a limited restock. And it has not come back in stock since. So the standard 4K case I will put down below. I'll put the limited edition SteelBook down there, but it's not available anymore because it completely sold out. And that's the reason why I warn all of you when something's going to sell out, so that way you get a chance to own it, just like with this SteelBook. Now, we're also getting Sam Raimi's 1998 film, A Simple Plan. Now, this is coming out in a limited edition set only, and it did get a brand new 4K remaster of the original camera negative along with Dolby Vision, HDR10 master and color grading, all supervised and approved by the original director, Sam Raimi himself, along with a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, we'll have some special goodies, behind the scenes booklet, in a limited edition only release. This is one of those I really like. It's a very underrated Sam Raimi film that it's a really enjoyable time. The more you watch it, the more you enjoy it. It's one of those that's grown on me more and more over time. Now, we're also getting Game of Thrones House of the Dragon Season 2. This is coming out in a limited edition SteelBook and a standard 4K case. So you get 2 different flavors to choose from, whether you're a limited edition SteelBook collector or you like standard cases. Now, it's coming out with a native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision, HDR10 master, and Dolby Atmos audio mix. It'll be on 4 BD100 4K discs, and the total runtime of Season 2 was 480 minutes. Now, we're also getting one of my favorite Clint Eastwood films in 2 Mules for Sister Sarah from 1970. Now, the studio did send this to me 2 weeks early for review for me to dive into and test for all of you. I am happy to report this was created from a brand new 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative, and it does have a Dolby Vision and HDR10 master for the international extended cut of the film that runs 114 minutes long. That is my preferred cut of the film. There's a lot of extended dialogue, scenes, even some of the action, and I really enjoy the international extended cut. That is the version that is provided on the 4K disc, so that's a big win for the set to begin with. Now for the 4K image, it does have a nice stable layer of film grain from beginning to end. There is some very slight digital noise with some slight blotches, nothing too significant that wise. It's a very enjoyable 4K image, and I will tell you it's brought to life with a brilliant Dolby Vision and HDR10 implementation. Skin tones and colors look very healthy and vibrant and really made it look a drastic improvement over the previous Blu-ray release. That I will say that was a big area that you noticed right away. Along with the depth and detail in the image was a nice healthy improvement. Now this also has a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. It's very clean, it's very clear sounding, I didn't have any issues with it, and it does have good range. Now rough average bitrate wise, this has a high, healthy and strong 89 megabits per second. Now the studio went the extra mile to provide reversible cover artwork. You get two different cover artworks in it, which I really do like because the limited edition slipcover cover artwork that you see here, I like that one, but I really like this one on the inside. So it was nice that they provided both of these in this set. Now I always really enjoyed this Clint Eastwood Western. It's kind of like a Western road trip with Clint Eastwood's character and Shirley MacLaine basically traveling along the country, both on an objective, but basically different things happen along the way. There's twists in it, and it's one of my favorite Western films. Thankfully, it's provided in the best image and sound quality that I've ever seen it on home video. And getting to my review score for this upcoming 4K, this gets a superb 9.3. It's a recommended must buy. You buy and add to your collection if you like Clint Eastwood or Westerns. This is the best image and sound quality this film has ever been released on, and is a dramatic image quality upgrade over all of the previous Blu-ray transfers I've owned, and was very enjoyable from beginning to end. I was very impressed with the image quality. I highly recommend this 4K release. Now let me know in the comment section below how much of a fan you are of Clint Eastwood. Let me know how excited you are for this upcoming release now that you've heard my review score. Start that conversation in the comment section below. Now on November 19th, we're also getting Star Trek The Motion Picture from 1979. For its 45th anniversary, they're releasing it in a brand new limited edition SteelBook. Now previously I've reviewed the transfer of this here on this channel. I dived into all the previous Trek films on 4K and did exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison reviews. I really enjoyed the Star Trek Motion Picture 4K release. It's the same transfer included in this limited edition SteelBook release, just with some new content like behind the scenes, promotional stills, things from the vault that have never been released before, included in this new limited edition SteelBook. So it's not just a SteelBook, you get a bunch of other stuff about the film, making of the film, that's never been released before. And so basically what Paramount's doing is they're going back to each of the Trek films and releasing limited edition steelbooks individually for each of the films. And I've got to say I'm pretty excited because I'm a massive steelbook collector. This is one of those, especially because of the artwork on it. It's really nice looking. I am very excited for this limited edition steelbook. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to go down and give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you're notified right away whenever we release any of these big announcement or reveal videos. You never want to miss out on any of this exclusive content. So make sure to go down there, give this video a like and a thumbs up for me, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Now on November 19th, another massive day for physical media, we're getting Twilight of the Warriors Walled In. Now this is the 2024 martial arts action epic. It's one of those, if you've checked out the trailer, it's pretty bonkers. The amount of stars that are in this, the action set pieces, it does look pretty darn cool. Well, it's being released with a 4K transfer, Dolby Vision, HDR10 master, and Dolby Atmos audio mix, all in this 4K package. I gotta tell you, this was one of those that was an instant pre-order for me because it has some of my favorite like Hong Kong action stars. I really wanted to check this one out, so I pre-ordered this one without even seeing it. After I saw that trailer, I thought it looked pretty darn cool. The action was pretty darn exciting as well. Now we're also getting one of my family's favorite holiday films in Little Women from 1994. Now for its 30th anniversary, Sony went back and did a brand new 4K scan and remaster of the original camera negative, along with Dolby Vision, HDR10 Master, and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now Sony dug into the vault and provided a bunch of new special features for this exclusive 4K release. They provided deleted scenes, behind the scenes, stuff that's never before been seen, along with commentaries and a bunch more in a limited slipcover edition set. Now this is one of those holiday films that I've always really enjoyed, and it's personally my family's favorite version of Little Women. We love the cast in it. We love how it's kind of based around Christmas. Most of the film is based around the holiday, and that's why it always fits into our holiday classics every year. And we are thrilled it's finally coming out on 4K. Let me know if you also love this version of Little Women, if you're excited for this one as well. I put that direct link for all of these down below as well. Now we're also getting James Cameron's The Terminator from 1984. Now the studio did send this to me early for review, so my review will be coming out here soon, but I did get a brand new 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative. It is a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, along with a Dolby Atmos audio mix that it's very immersive. And I did discover while I was testing and reviewing it that it does have the original theatrical restored audio mix in a DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix as well. So you not only get the brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix, which let me tell you, it had some pretty dang impressive LFE. On top of that, you get the very enjoyable original theatrical mix that's been restored as well. And I'll have a whole lot more to share about the image quality and everything I discovered while testing and reviewing it in my upcoming review video here on my channel. But I did want to share the standard slipcover case is still available, and I did discover there is some limited edition SteelBooks remaining that I'll put as a pinned comment in the comment section below. But let me tell you, as of making this video, I just discovered them, and there was less than 100 copies remaining as of making this video. So my guess is within a few hours of me posting this video, those will be completely sold out as well. But I wanted to let you know that I did discover them just as making this video, and I wanted to let all of you know that I missed out on it because it sold out. There is very few copies remaining, so go down, that link down there below has them listed, and they're available the second I post this video. And let me tell you, The Terminator is one of my all-time favorite James Cameron films. So this is one of those that I am just thrilled it came out on 4K. I knew about it over a year ago when they started working on it, and I shared that in my Studio Insider video series over a year ago. But this is one of those I've waited a very long time to own, and let me tell you, you're not going to be disappointed. Make sure to share your excitement down below in the comment section about what of all of these massive announcements and reveals that we're talking about in today's video that you're excited for. The studios love to see your excitement as well as I do. I love to see every single title that all of you get excited for, just like me. I get really excited doing these videos. That's what causes so much of the pain in my face as well, because I get really excited, which causes my nerves to flare up. But that's the joy and fun of collecting and owning physical media, is if you're not excited about it, what's the point of doing it? And that's why I love doing this. It's just such a fun time because we're getting spoiled with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of 4K releases this year, and next year blows away this year. Just wait till you hear everything I have in store next year. Now we're also getting the Beetlejuice sequel from 2024. Now this is being released in two different flavors. It's coming out in a limited edition slipcover steelbook that actually glows in the dark. It's a very unique and cool limited edition steelbook. Now, that previously sold out after my initial announcement. It actually came back in stock just a day ago, and my understanding is there's very limited copies remaining of that limited edition steelbook. Then once it sells out, it'll go out of print. So I'm warning you right now, if you have not ordered that yet, make sure to place your order so that way you secure the limited edition steelbook. Now there is the standard slipcover edition as well, so if you just want the slipcover, you can get that one as well. Now it'll come with a native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision, HDR10 Master, and Dolby Atmos audio mix. I'm really excited to experience that immersive audio mix because there was a lot of elements in this film that if done right on your home theater setup, man, it could use those height channels really immersively, and I'm looking forward to experiencing this one once it arrives. Now we're also getting the Eiger Sanction from 1975. This is another Clint Eastwood classic. Now this was sent to me a full 2 weeks early for review directly from the studio for me to dive into and test and review for all of you. I am happy to report it is a native 4K, and it was created from a brand new 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative, along with a Dolby Vision and HDR10 master. Now, here's where some bad news comes in. It does have some black crush and numerous scenes throughout it. Now, originally on Blu-ray, it did have some scenes that were really dark, but you could still kind of see what was going on. On the 4K release, those kind of get worse. They're actually really dark in some of those scenes to where you have a very hard time making out what is even going on. So in that case, it does get dinged some review score points because the actual black crush is very noticeable in several scenes. Now, it does have the nice natural film grain, though there are some softer scenes, and it does have some issues with the film grain mixing with digital noise that causes some clumping and some slight blocking in numerous scenes. So that does ding it a little bit more on the review score as well. The image quality wise on this is not nearly as good as some of the other Clint Eastwood films on 4K. There was numerous things I encountered throughout it that just were some of those things that could have used a little bit more work to clean up the image a little better. And overall, image quality wise, there's some scenes that are stunning. They look very good depth and detail, and you say to yourself, wow, it looks really good, and then it'll go right to the next scene. It's got black crush, or it has, you'll notice digital noise really bad, or clumping. You'll notice the image being harder to see at all, and then it'll go to a scene that's slightly softer, and then it'll go right back to a really detailed, depth and detailed image. So it's a very mixed bag image quality wise, and not one of those that I can say was absolutely amazing. And you'll understand a lot more when I get to my review score what the sum up total quality of this 4K release is. Now, it also comes with a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. That's where some other bad news comes in. It is slightly muffled in numerous scenes throughout it where I had a hard time hearing or understanding what they were saying. Then it'll get really loud in the next scene, so it's a very uneven audio mix. It goes up, it goes down, it's slightly muffled in certain scenes, and compared to the previous Blu-rays that I own, they didn't have that muffled audio issues that I noticed nearly as much. Now, there was some slightly, but not nearly as bad as what I noticed on this. Muffled audio segments were much more noticeable in this and harder to hear. So another thing that gets dinged on it review score wise. And I tested the rough average bitrate, and this has a strong 83 megabits per second. Now, getting to my review score in this upcoming 4K release, this gets a 7.1. It's one of those you have to decide how much of a fan of the film you are and if it's worth it spending the money for this. There are areas where I said it is a nice and healthy improvement, and then there's some areas where it just wasn't an improvement. And it goes back and forth, and that's kind of the way it is throughout the entire runtime. It goes back and forth between numerous scenes. Now, when he gets to the rock climbing later on, it's simply beautiful. So that's where I said it's just kind of more a mixed bag, but I'm always going to be upfront and honest with all of you. Even though something's set for review, I'm always going to tell you what I see and what I discover through all of my testing and reviewing this. And that's why I work so darn hard, so that way you know the accurate and exact image and sound quality. And that's where this gets a 7.1. Now, on November 19th, we're also getting the Zaz 3-movie limited edition box set collection. Now, this has Airplane, Top Secret, and The Naked Gun in a 3-movie limited edition set. Now, these each have new native 4K transfers along with Dolby Vision and HDR10 masters and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, the box set includes a brand new limited edition behind the scenes book with behind the scenes photos, stuff that's never been released before. And the only one of the films in this box set that's ever been released outside of it is The Naked Gun. Top Secret and Airplane are exclusively in this limited edition box set only. Paramount didn't share when I asked them if they'll ever be released separately outside of this box set. They did not share, and they did not say. They said limited edition box set and those films are included in it, they said, and that's it. This is one of those that I'm really excited for because the book, it's supposed to have a ton of behind the scenes stuff that never has been released from Paramount's vault. They worked with the original director to provide a bunch of the behind the scenes photos and content that's included in this box set. So that is worth the price of admission for me. It's not being sent for review. I did do an instant pre-order for myself for this because this is one of those that I was really excited for because I love these classic 80s comedies. They really just don't make comedies like this anymore. So I wanted to show my support for this, and the fact they're providing all that extra content, even though I own The Naked Gun already, I did double dip to get those other 2 films in this box set. Now we're also getting another massive comedy release in Blazing Saddles from 1974. This is the Mel Brooks Western spooftacular spectacular comedy. It is one of those that I am surprised in the current climate that we were living in that we even got this. And they are releasing this in the original uncut down version. So they did not take out the jokes, they did not censor it. They are releasing this film, and bravo Warner Brothers, they are releasing this in the original version without it being edited down to basically appease current statuses. It's actually being released with the original jokes, which is really great news for all of us physical media fans. Now, I wanted to share a big update with all of you on this. The Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition SteelBook box set, these Ultimate collections that we've been collecting, it has less than 200 copies remaining before it sells out and goes out of print. So I put the direct Amazon sale link down there below for the Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set. And it comes the same with the big hard outside case with the limited edition SteelBook inside. As you can see in the artwork there, behind the scenes book, behind the scenes photos, posters, art cards, a bunch of movie memorabilia. If you've been collecting these at all, you gotta have this one in your collection. But here's your warning right now. This has less than 200 copies remaining before it sells out and goes out of print. I put that direct link down there below for the Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set. There's actually 2 different sellers that have them available. Once those are gone, it's gone. So if you're wanting this one at all, make sure to go down and pre-order your copy down below. Now, the limited edition SteelBook by itself did sell out, and then about a week ago, it came back in stock with very limited quantities. That has actually blinked out of stock twice, so it's basically sold out, a little bit came back in, and then it's been out of stock the last 2 days. But my understanding is, as of making this video, it shows that it does have less than 100 copies remaining as of me making this video. So if you want the SteelBook by itself, that's available right now, but very limited quantities of that remaining. And the Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set, that's going to be gone. Most likely not long after I release this video, that one's going to sell out as well. So if you're interested in that one at all and you have been collecting those Ultimate Collector's Edition set, now's your time. Don't miss out on this one. Order it before they sell out and they go to the aftermarket, and then you got to spend $200-300 for them. Those scalpers have gotten crazy with these Ultimate collections. They've been charging $300, $400, $500. Heck, I saw some of them that I shared in earlier videos that sold out. I saw them going for $1,000 by scalpers on eBay. It's ridiculous. So now's the time, and now's your warning. If you've been collecting these, make sure to go down and order it before it sells out. Now, the film did get a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative. It is a native 4K with a brand new HDR10 master and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. But if you're interested in that limited edition SteelBook or the Ultimate Collection, do not wait. Those links are right down there below for you. Now, we're also getting Funny Girl from 1968. Now, this is currently in the best sale price of the year. It's currently on sale on Amazon for the 50% off Criterion Collection sale that happens semi-annually. So basically, roughly twice a year this goes on sale. And this is the best price of the year you can get these for. So now is the time. It never goes any lower than this. It won't be lower on Black Friday. This is the best deal they do on these Criterion Collection releases. And I put that direct 50% off sale link down there below. Now, this did get a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative. It's a native 4K, along with Dolby Vision, HDR10 Master, and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, this is one of those films I have never seen, but I am excited to experience it for the first time. I actually got the recommendation from some of you, my subscribers, in a previous video. I asked what your thoughts were about this, and you recommended that I get this and watch this film because you said it was very good, so I did. I ordered mine and it's on its way to me. I ordered it in this 50% off sale because this is the best price and the best time of the year to buy Criterion. I was excited to try this one out after all of your recommendation. Now, we're also getting Ron Howard's Rush from 2013, and this got a brand new 4K transfer in Dolby Vision HDR10 Master, along with a brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, it also includes a brand new introduction exclusively filmed for this 4K release by the original director Ron Howard himself. So they did a brand new introduction as well as that new Dolby Atmos mix. I am very excited because this is a very underrated and good basically true story F1 racing film that basically dives into the risks, the personal lives, the drama. It's a very slick film. If you have not experienced it, it has some awesome car crashes, the cinematography of the races, it is top notch. I highly recommend the film itself, and this is one of those 4K releases considering they're doing all the specs. Just like I talked with Shout Studios about providing more of these new Dolby Atmos mixes, they are really providing some goods this year on their 4K releases. This is another one of those very exciting 4K releases. Now we're also getting Clint Eastwood's Play Misty for Me from 1971. Now this was sent to me a full 2 weeks early for review directly from the studio for me to dive into, test, and review for all of you. And I am happy to report this got a brand new 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative. It's the native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master. And as far as the 4K image goes, it does look very nice. It has nice natural layer of film grain from beginning to end with only some slight digital noise, but nothing too extreme. Overall, the image has nice depth and detail, and the colors are simply vivid and vibrant throughout it. Not to the area where it gets into color bleed, but I've never seen this film look as lifelike or as vibrant as it does in this 4K release. Skin tones immediately spring to life over all of the previous releases. You'll notice right away how healthy it really looks, and the details on their faces and clothing you can see so easily that you could never see before on any of the previous transfers. Now this does have a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. The audio mix is slightly inconsistent, and what I mean by that is it has some slight volume fluctuations where it gets louder and then it gets slightly quieter and then slightly louder. It's not horrible, and it's not one of those that you can't hear. It's still very crystal clear. It's just you have to understand you will have to have the remote because you'll press up a little bit, press down 2 notches, press up 2 notches. It just has some areas where it was slightly softer, but I will tell you that was the way it was on the previous releases as well. It's always seemed to have those slight basically volume inconsistencies that carried over to this release, but the image is a very nice improvement, and that is where you will notice a healthy improvement overall image quality wise. Now bitrate wise, this has an extremely high, healthy, and strong 95 megabits per second. Now I've always really enjoyed this psychological thriller. I think Clint Eastwood directed it very well, obviously he stars in it as well, but it's one of those films that you sit back, you have a fun time, the acting's very good in it, and the story is very enjoyable. Getting to my review score, for this upcoming 4K release, this gets a very good 9.0, and it is a recommended release. I really enjoyed this one, and I'm very glad it's released on 4K. I do recommend checking it out, and if you're going to watch the film, this is the only way I recommend watching this film, is in this upcoming 4K release. Now on November 19th, we're also getting North by Northwest, and I have an important update for you on this. The Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition SteelBook box set has less than 100 copies remaining now before it sells out and goes out of print. Now I'll put the direct Amazon sale link down there below for this Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set as well. It obviously comes with your SteelBook, behind the scenes book, art cards, posters, movie memorabilia. If you've been collecting these Ultimate collections, this is one you don't want to miss out on. As I shared previously, if you followed me or if you've been watching these on the aftermarket, these go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars once they sell out. There is less than 100 copies remaining before this sells out and goes out of print. Now, this Alfred Hitchcock spy thriller with Cary Grant in it, for its 65th anniversary, it got a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative. It's a native 4K with HDR10 master, along with a brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, there is 3 different flavors available of this. As I was sharing at the beginning, there's an Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set. That's the one I'm personally thrilled for. That was an instant pre-order for me. Then there's also a limited edition SteelBook. Now I have the limited edition SteelBook coming for review, and I pre-ordered for myself the Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set. So technically I have 2 coming, one for review and then the other one's for me and my collection obviously. Now, this also is available in a slipcover edition. Now, the limited edition SteelBook I love the artwork on, and I love that Ultimate Collector's Edition set as well. They really have some unique cover artwork. For this Alfred Hitchcock masterpiece, I cannot recommend the film enough. If you have not checked it out, if you like James Bond films at all, earlier James Bond films, this fits in with that universe perfectly. It's got a great villain, it's got a great story, multiple twists and turns. huge set pieces. I absolutely adore this masterpiece, and it is one of my all-time favorite Alfred Hitchcock films. That's why I'm thrilled I'm getting two different versions. Now, limited edition SteelBook has less than 200 copies remaining before that sells out and goes out of print. So the Ultimate has less than 100, the limited edition SteelBook has less than 200 remaining. So if you have not ordered your copy of the SteelBook or of that Ultimate limited edition collection, now is your warning, do not wait. Go down and pre-order your copy immediately. That way you don't have to pay those ridiculous hundreds of dollars on the aftermarket. This is one of those that Ultimate Collection is going to be so pricey because it's one of Alfred Hitchcock's most recognizable films he ever released. Let me know in the comment section below, are you ordering the Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set? Are you a massive SteelBook collector like I am? Are you thrilled that this is coming out with an Ultimate Collection as well? Share your excitement down below and let me know how really thrilled you are. Now, we're also getting the Frank Capra 21 film limited edition box set. Now, this contains 21 films spread across 28 discs, and this basically is films from 1928 to 2024. The 2024 one is basically a retrospective new film about basically Frank Capra's life and his filmography and what went behind all of his films and how great of a filmmaker he was. Now, 9 of the films in this box set got brand new 4K restorations on 4K Ultra HD, and I previously shared what all of those films are in a previous video here on this channel, and I'm going to tell you this is one of those massive limited edition collections I am absolutely excited for. I love classic Frank Capra films. The amount of films in this collection is staggering. The price point for them is amazing as well. They're giving them to us for a couple of dollars per film in this massive box set. So this is another huge win for physical media. Can't believe the amount of content we're getting at the end of this year here. It's just simply staggering. Now, we're also getting the Killer's Game from 2024. Now, this is coming out in an Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbook that has a slipcover on it. That is an Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbook release. Now, there will be a standard slipcover release, but the limited edition steelbook by Lionsgate is Amazon exclusive only. Now, it's coming with a native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision, HDR10 master, and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, this is one of those I have not seen the film yet, but by watching the trailer, it did look pretty slick, like a very good action movie. So I'm excited about the limited Amazon exclusive steelbook. Because I'm a sucker for all those limited edition steelbooks, this was one of those that was an instant pre-order for me. Now, continuing November 19th, a massive day for physical media, we're getting Labyrinth from 1989 and The Dark Crystal from 1982. Now, both of these upcoming 4K releases were sent to me early for review for me to dive into and test out the new transfer for all of you. Now, these are both coming in massive deluxe limited collector's edition box sets, and they each come with a bunch of movie memorabilia like the big crystal ball from Labyrinth with a stand. It's actually a wood stand. And then for the Dark Crystal, you get a replica Dark Crystal with its own wooden stand and base as well as a bunch of things like stickers and art cards, and a 28-page behind-the-scenes book included for each of the films in their deluxe collector's edition set. Now, each new 4K release comes with brand new special features, and for the transfers of each of the films, they are native 4K transfers with Dolby Vision and HDR10 masters. And for the Dark Crystal, this is the first time the Dark Crystal has Dolby Vision master ever done for it and released on home video. Now, for the 4K image on both releases, they did have nice natural layer of film grain. It's light, it's stable, and it looks beautiful. I will tell you, depth and detail on both of the transfers is something to behold. Along with that Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, Dolby Vision was the clear winner. It was an easy 10% more vivid and vibrant colors and tones. Skin tones come to life in both of the films, and they are simply beautiful to behold with that new Dolby Vision. Now, both films have Dolby Atmos on them, and they are very immersive. They use your height channels throughout it consistently. I will say there was a lot of unique uses of the height channels that I noticed really brought me into feeling like I was in each of these basically fantasy universes. They are wonderful Jim Henson fantasy films that no matter how many times I watch them, I'm amazed at the puppet work they did and how just really you felt like it was really gritty universe. And they did with the Dolby Atmos some very unique elements to it throughout it, just little things, birds and noises and trees whistling and different sound effects constantly being used throughout it that go all around you as well, so a very good job with the Dolby Atmos. Now for Labyrinth, I tested out its rough average bitrate. I am happy to report it had an extremely high, shockingly healthy and strong 96 megabits per second, a wow experience. You will sit there just being in awe of how gorgeous the 4K transfer is from beginning to end. I had no issues with it and really just enjoyed my entire experience. And getting to my review score for Labyrinth in this upcoming 4K release, it gets an excellent 9.4. It is a recommended must buy. You buy and add to your collection. This is one of those that I am extremely excited for. I like all that movie memorabilia, the globe, the glowing, all the booklets, behind the scenes. This deluxe limited collector's edition set, if you are a fan of this film at all, this is one of those must-own collections. I put that link down there below for this one as well. Now for as far as the Dark Crystal goes, I did test out its rough average bitrate as well, and it had a healthy and strong 81 megabits per second, and it's very enjoyable. Image quality, stunningly beautiful as well, though I will say the Labyrinth had a one-up over it. Labyrinth was the best looking between the two of them, but they are both very enjoyable, and Dolby Atmos was very immersive and enjoyable as well. So getting to my review score for the Dark Crystal, it gets a superb 9.2. Another recommended must buy. You buy and add to your collection. I really love the crystal that comes in the deluxe limited collector's edition set. That movie memorabilia piece that they actually gave the Dark Crystal, I cannot wait to display that once mine arrives for that. So that way I can actually take that out of the box and display it. I only got sent the discs themselves for review, so that's what I dived into and tested and reviewed for all of you. But I wanted the movie memorabilia stuff myself, so I ordered these deluxe collections for myself. Even though I got the movies themselves, I wanted all the movie memorabilia. Those things like that Dark Crystal, to me that just tickles my fancy. I love stuff like that, collectible stuff. So these deluxe limited collector's edition sets are really premium. I am thrilled with the quality that they release these in. So now you know my review scores. They are both recommended must-buys you buy and add to your collection. And I put down below the direct Amazon sale links for each of these, so that way you can order them before they sell out. Once they do, these deluxe collector's edition sets are going to go for big money. The fact of all the stuff they've included in these massive boxes, that's why these are going to be big collectibles on the aftermarket. Now on November 19th, another big fantasy series in this big action adventure TV series, The Adventures of Merlin, the complete TV series, coming out on a reissued Blu-ray release. Now this great TV series ran from 2008 to 2012, and it's a medieval TV series basically loosely based on the legend of King Arthur and Merlin and their relationship and all the adventures, dragons, fighting, stories. It really builds to a massive crescendo. It's a wonderful TV series. Once you get past season 1, season 2 and on were really exciting. The series itself I highly recommend. Well, all 5 seasons are being released with a total runtime of 2,830 minutes and a 15 Blu-ray disc box set, along with DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. Now, this was previously released and it was a limited print run. It basically sold out. Now they're reprinting it again, and I'm thrilled because I missed out on it the first time. I actually missed out, went to buy it, and it was $300 on eBay. So now I'm excited I can buy it not having to spend 300 bucks. So now's the time that it's on sale through that link down there below. Let me know if you've seen this series. Let me know if it's your first time getting to watch this and if you're excited for this. This is one of those that is a very enjoyable TV series. Now for some big updates for all of you. Jumping out to December 3rd, I promised all of you I'd keep an eye in case Pumpkinhead from 1988 in its limited edition SteelBook reprint came back into stock, and it is available right now as of making this video. Originally when I announced it, it actually sold out within a day of me announcing it. It went out of stock and it has not been available since my original announcement over a month ago. It's been sold out. It is now available and in stock again as of making this video. If you missed out on it and didn't get to order it, that limited edition SteelBook is available right now. This is only a one-time reprint, so that few remaining copies, all that remains. And once this sells out, they are not reprinting any again. Now, I previously did review this inside my top 10 4Ks. I didn't originally have the time to review video. I basically did a top 10 countdown of all these 4Ks with mini reviews in that video, and this was one of them. It has a stunning 4K transfer. I cannot recommend the 4K transfer enough. It is one of those that Sony did with Shout Studio. This is one of those you're gonna wanna make sure you have in your collection. Now, jumping out to December 10th, I have some massive news for all of you from my Disney, 20th Century, and Sony contacts. They shared with me that Willow, the 1988 George Lucas, Ron Howard fantasy epic adventure film, Disney dived into some of its catalog of titles. As I shared before, they're doing more of these. They did a 4K restoration with a new native 4K transfer, an HDR10 master, as well as a DTS HD master audio 5.1 audio mix and 2.0 audio mix. Now, this is being released in the US only as a limited edition SteelBook release only. They were specific in the press release that they shared with me, and when I asked them, they said in the US only, it is limited edition SteelBook only. But I'm going to tell you right now, the pre-orders are not available yet. I am sharing this as an early announcement. A lot of the times I try to wait to announce these until I have the actual pre-order, so that way people don't start messaging me saying, hey, where's the pre-order? The second I get the pre-order, I will post them in my community section here on my channel and on my X, which is 4K Blu-ray reviews. I will notify all of you the second the pre-orders go live, and then I will update all of you in a future video as well. This is just an announcement and reveal to let you see the official artwork, as well as to let you know this is another massive Disney title that they are diving into their catalog. As I shared, there was a bunch of folks that basically like to be doom and gloom. They said, oh, Disney's done earlier this year with the Sony deal. I was the only one that shared the exact information from the studio. Everyone else was dealing with rumors. I deal directly with the studios themselves. They send me things for review, I talk with them, I email them, we have chats. I find out all this information directly from my studio contacts. I don't deal with all of those idiotic rumors that everyone else passes around. Well, a lot of people claim that Disney was done, they're not going to be doing physical media, they're not going to be doing catalog releases. I was the only one that shared in my Is Disney Done with Physical Media video. That video I shared exactly, Disney is not done with physical media, they're actually doing more, and it is a resurgence for the studio. And that is why, as I've shared dozens of times now, 4K restorations of catalog releases, this is continuing that trend, and there is more. I know about quite a few more that I will be sharing once Disney says and gives me the go-ahead. I will be sharing those in future videos as well. They are opening their catalog and opening their vault, and you will be shocked at more and more of these 4K announcements from all of Disney's 20th Century and all of its catalog that Disney has of its own live-action titles. And that is why I always share the information directly from the studio with you, not what you see in a lot of those doom and gloom, clickbait, basically videos that have no clue what they're talking about because they don't actually deal with any of the studios directly like I do. And that's why you're going to be shocked at some of these I'm going to be announcing here. This is another big surprise that I know a lot of you will be surprised about, but it's limited edition SteelBook only. Once I have those links, I will update you. They are not available as of right now. I just wanted to let you know because there's a lot of misinformation going around as usual because they don't deal with the studios. And that's the problem is they make up a bunch of rumors, then somebody else passes that around in their video, and then someone else passes that around in their video. That's why I stick to all the facts that I get directly from my studio contacts. If you want to check out that Is Disney Done with Physical Media video, I did that almost a year ago, and I shared exactly what we're seeing happen right now. I shared exactly what was coming in that video, and I told all of you this was coming. I was the only one that talked directly with Disney about that and shared that exclusively in that video. Everybody else said Disney was done, we're not going to see anything anymore. And that's where you know the difference because they don't actually deal with the studio themselves. And that's why I work so darn hard to keep all of you updated on the latest and greatest news in the 4K movie industry. Now another big update for you, jumping out to December 17th for John Wayne and John Ford's The Searchers. It is now available to order as of making this video. I put the direct link down there below from Amazon. Originally when I announced and revealed this in my Studio Insider video, and then when I shared the official artwork a few videos ago, the link to order it was not available. It is available right now. Now this 1956 classic Western film got a brand new 4K restoration of the original 35mm VistaVision camera negative, along with a brand new meticulous color grading and color correction HDR10 and Dolby Vision Master. And the studio shared they went back and fixed all of the color errors where some of the scenes would turn gray or very muted colors to create a very consistent experience the way it was originally intended to be viewed. It has been done meticulously, they said. The studio is very proud of this. Warner Archive did massive work for this release. Now, along with that, the studio shared they did a restored lossless DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. They did massive work to restore the audio to get rid of hisses and clicks, to make it an even audio mix without a lot of the issues where it would get muffled and you'd have a hard time hearing sound effects or voices, to make it a more enjoyable and consistent audio mix. This is personally one of my favorite John Wayne films of all time. I can't be more excited for this one. This was another instant pre-order for me. This one, as of right now, is not being sent for review. I went down to pre-order it right away because I wanted to show my support. I also want to be able to watch it right away because I love this classic film. I am so thrilled this is coming out. Now for the part of the video segment that I know a lot of you really enjoy. I get messages constantly every week saying that you all look forward to this segment every single week. I really love to see all of your excitement. It gets me all pumped up for this video segment as well. I get excited to share all this stuff that I discover and find out about. And let me tell you, we've got some massive Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition sets to talk about, as well as some brand new information that the studio shared about limited stock they discovered, back stock from Best Buy, that was actually exclusively sent to Amazon of some SteelBooks that were out of print and extremely expensive that are now available, and there is very, very few copies. So we have some massive stuff to talk about in my big 4K news and updates segment. Starting off with the first title, They Live from 1988. This is the John Carpenter sci-fi thriller that it's really good. It is now finally back in stock for its limited edition SteelBook that was previously sold out and extremely expensive on the aftermarket. Well, it is finally back in stock, but in very limited quantities. Now, this does have a native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision, HDR10 master, and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. I love the film, and this limited edition SteelBook is beautiful. This is one of those. It was an instant pre-order for me. I was really excited when it came back in because I'll be honest with you, I was one of those that missed out on it. I actually kind of forgot it came out on SteelBook and I never pre-ordered it. And then when somebody messaged me, I went on there and was like, I forgot to get my copy and it was sold out. So I was thrilled that it came back in stock and it's an amazing price. I think it's like 23 bucks for this limited edition SteelBook, but do not wait. This is your warning. Don't wait. Make sure to go down and order your copy because this is the last remaining stock before it sells out permanently and it's gone. Now for a big update on Oppenheimer from 2023, this got a brand new Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition SteelBook box set. Now they only printed 2,000 copies to begin with, and it does come with an exclusive 60-page book as well as art cards behind the scenes. And this is an Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set. And it only has less than 200 copies remaining before it sells out and goes out of print permanently. They only printed 2,000. They never do reprints of these Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition sets. This is one of those I did previously review the transfer here on my channel. If you haven't checked out that previous review video, I dived into and tested it. It is one of those wonderful 4K releases that everybody needs to have in their collection. This is the Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set. I love the artwork on it. I love the limited edition SteelBook, the book. I am so excited for this one because I absolutely love the film. And if you've checked out my previous review of it, you'll know how much I really enjoyed it and how amazing of a 4K release it was. Well, this Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set goes with our Ultimate Collector sets, but there is less than 200 copies remaining, so I'm warning you, don't wait. Now, for a previously Best Buy exclusive limited edition SteelBook that sold out, went out of print, and became extremely expensive on the aftermarket, they have found some remaining stock which was transferred to Amazon, and that is available right now. That is for Schindler's List, the Steven Spielberg 1993 epic true story World War II film. Now, this is the standard case, but the limited edition SteelBook has similar artwork on it. That was previously Best Buy exclusive. It sold out and it goes for over 100 bucks on eBay. They found some remaining stock that basically then got sent to Amazon exclusively. that is available right now through that link down there below. And let me tell you, there's less than 200 copies remaining of what they found. That is through that link directly down there below. Those will not last long. If you have not picked up Schindler's List on 4K in the limited edition SteelBook, you'll want to pick up that SteelBook. It is gorgeous. Now, I ordered my copy right away when they shared that that was available. Because I'm a massive SteelBook collector, I only have the standard edition. I never was able to get the SteelBook because it was so darned expensive. I wanted it, but I missed out on it. It sold out right away. Now's your time. If you have not gotten that SteelBook, the same amazing native 4K transfer is on it with Dolby Vision, HDR10 Master, and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix, all included in that limited edition SteelBook. Another previously out of print and very expensive Best Buy exclusive SteelBook is Captain America: The First Avenger limited edition SteelBook. They discovered stock and it is available right now through that Amazon link down there below. There's actually 2 links. It's the exact same limited edition SteelBook. I ordered it because I missed out on it. It comes with your Best Buy sticker and logo on it. This is exactly what the limited edition SteelBook looks like. As you can see in the artwork there, it is gorgeous. It has spot glossing on it. On the back of the artwork, it also has spot glossing with his shield, as well as matte finish around it. It's a very premium and gorgeous limited edition SteelBook. I love this Marvel film. It's one of the earlier Marvel films, obviously starting off Captain America's story. I really enjoyed this one. The transfer is very good on it. So now's your warning. It's not very expensive. I think it was around 30 bucks for the limited edition SteelBook right now. There is less than 100 copies remaining of this before it completely sells out and goes out of print again, and then you're stuck with the aftermarket on eBay for the hundreds of dollars. Highly recommend this one though. This limited edition SteelBook is beautiful in person. Don't miss out on this one. Now this next one is a one-time limited edition SteelBook reprint of a previously Best Buy exclusive out of print and expensive SteelBook. This one's a little different though. This is a limited print run one-time reprint. And that's the Super Mario Brothers movie. This is the new CGI animated film in the Power Up Limited Edition Collectible Edition SteelBook. Now I ordered it through that link down there below when they shared that this was coming back in stock as a one-time reprint. There is less than 200 copies remaining of this one now, and this is the previous Best Buy exclusive SteelBook. It even has a sticker on it, and that's the way mine came. It is their really nice premium SteelBook. It has spot glossing on it. It says Super Mario Brothers on it on the side. I really enjoyed this film, and I wanted to show you what it looked like sealed because mine just arrived. But this is one of those that I missed out on, and I loved this film. My kids loved it. A very strong and immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix, and a simply gorgeous 4K transfer. It's a treat for your eyes and your ears. From beginning to end, it's a simply gorgeous 4K transfer. But here's your warning. Don't wait on this one because this is one-time limited edition reprint only, and there's not very many copies remaining. Now for another limited edition SteelBook restock. It's on Cool Hand Luke from 1967. Now, I previously did an exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison review. I did order the limited edition SteelBook once I found out it was being restocked. Well, there's currently less than 50 copies remaining of the limited edition SteelBook that I'm posting down below before it sells out and is completely gone. They did not have very many for this restock. There was only 50 available at the beginning, and now there's less than those. So I'm letting you know right now, I ordered myself a copy. If you're interested in this one at all, don't wait. Make sure to go down and order your copy so you secure one, because there is no reprints coming of this whatsoever. Now for a surprise restock that's been sold out since its release date, a Furiosa Mad Max Saga. This limited edition SteelBook previously sold out after my initial review and announcement. It was gone, and it hasn't been in stock for months. I just found out there was a very limited supply of less than 100 copies total that was sent to Amazon exclusively to restock this of what was remaining in the back stock. That is all that's available. It's through that direct Amazon sale link I put down there below. This SteelBook is beautiful. It's like bright gold and shiny gold on it. I really like this limited edition SteelBook. After I originally announced it and reviewed it, it sold out and it hasn't been in stock. I had so many people, I actually have had probably 200, 300 people ask me over the last several months if I ever saw this one to come back in stock, to let you all know. Right now, less than 100 copies is all that they had left in the back stock. It's available at the regular sale price down below, but it will not last long. So if you missed out on this one originally, go down and order it right away. Now, a big update for all of you. After the recent reveal of the final Mission Impossible movie in the film series, the Mission Impossible 1 through 7 limited edition SteelBook line is about to sell out and go out of print. There's less than 200 copies remaining of each of the titles. To give you an example, for Mission Impossible 2 in this limited edition SteelBook that I'm going to show you here in a second, but this limited edition SteelBook has less than 50 copies remaining, and then it goes out of print. Mission Impossible 1 had less than 150 copies remaining before it sells out and goes out of print. And when you line them all up, they are all matching spines to provide the whole series in matching artwork. I really love this limited edition SteelBook line. Now that they've announced the final Mission Impossible film, I did ask, are they going to continue to release the rest of them in a limited edition SteelBook line for the final one? And Paramount did say yes, they are planning that, but these are not going to be reprinted. It specifically says on the back of each of them, limited edition collectible SteelBook line. Once these are gone, Paramount says that's it. There was less than 50 copies of several of these. Most of them at most had like 200 copies remaining, that was it. And then they're gone. I will tell you, these are ones you want to have in your collection. Now, if you're wondering about my limited edition SteelBook protectors that I use, I did a video here on this channel diving into all of those limited edition protectors that I recommend. I tested them from 10 different manufacturers. Those were not sent for review. I bought each of those to test them out for all of you here on this channel myself, and I provided what is the best value and the best bang for your buck and the best quality. That is these right here. I put the direct Amazon links for the exact ones underneath that video. I'll pin the video down below so you can watch it in the comment section. And I just want to show you how nice it looks. Like, if you can see that beautiful artwork, it is simply high gloss with stunning, like I said, metallic, shiny metallic behind it. On the side here, there's your spine where they all match along the spine. And then each one on the back has different artwork as well. It matches the theme of kind of like the uniquely colored theme for the IMF Impossible Mission Force. And then inside you do get your limited edition stickers. They each come with limited edition stickers. And then the artwork on the inside is very nice as well. It goes across behind the discs as well. They all have outstanding native 4K transfers with Dolby Vision, HDR10 masters, and immersive Dolby Atmos audio mixes and Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mixes. I will tell you, I really enjoyed these releases, but the limited edition SteelBooks, because I'm a massive Mission Impossible fan, I had to have these before they sold out, because these are the kind of things that all of these Paramount lines, they go for big money on the aftermarket. If you've paid attention, like Braveheart or any of those that have sold out and gone out of print, they go for 100, 150 on the aftermarket. These will be the exact same way. So now is your warning. Now that they're down to the last few remaining copies, do not wait. Go down and order your copies immediately. These will not last very long after I release these videos. I am thrilled with these. I was so excited once I got these in hand because they look awesome. Now for the roughly 6th Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set in King Kong from 2005. This is Peter Jackson's epic King Kong film. This includes both cuts of the film, the theatrical and the extended director's cut, in this Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set. I just got mine in. I wanted to make sure all of you knew, so you got a chance to own this. There was only 2,000 copies printed. Mine is number 1,569 of 2,000. And there's currently less than 100 copies remaining of this Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set before it sells out and goes out of print. Now, on the boxing, it is rubberized with spot glossing on the King Kong. Now, the limited edition SteelBook inside is simply gorgeous. It is embossed, high shiny gloss. On the side it says King Kong, and then on the back it obviously has the dinosaur and King Kong. Then you get your poster, which is two-sided, so you get two posters. Then you get your packet of behind-the-scenes art cards. And then you get your high gloss behind the scenes book. It's a really good read. It has all high gloss pages with photos and talking about things behind the scenes, special content about the film. And I really enjoyed the film, but this Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set, less than 100 copies, so now's your warning. Don't wait. Make sure to go down and order your copy through those direct Amazon sale links I put down below. Those links down there are always extremely important to this channel and the creation of these videos. The only way I can always continue to create all this content that you enjoy watching, spending all this time tracking all these releases, and spending all this time creating this content, It's always through you, my viewers and subscribers' support, when you always click and buy through those direct Amazon sale links down there below. So that's why I always stress with all of you, it is truly important to always click and buy through those direct Amazon sale links down there below. And join my Collectors VIP Club. When you join my Collectors VIP Club, it only costs you a couple of bucks every month, but it goes back into the creation of these videos as well. All of that support is how I'm able to continue doing this full time and sharing the love and joy of collecting physical media. This episode broke records. I had over 55 4K titles in this video to talk about and share about, things that are going out of print, and massive announcements. I want to say thank you as always from the bottom of my heart. This means the world doing this every week with all of you. I don't know how to say anything more than thank you every week, and that's why I pour my heart and soul into all of these videos, and that's why I work so hard even though I'm in pain. As you probably noticed, I've had a hard time kind of slurring some of my words today and having a hard time talking out of the side of my mouth more because the pain gets worse the longer I talk in these videos. And when I film them, even though I edit them down to under an hour, before I edit them down, because of all the mistakes when I slur words or things I have to edit out, these videos are usually 2.5 hours of a solid filming of me sitting here talking and filming to try to make sure I've covered everything about all of these massive, exciting 4K releases for all of you. This is how I support my family, and this is how I've done this for over 8 years professionally now. It's always through your wonderful support. As always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day, and I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.